To lube a new gun or not to lube a new gun? That is the question. That's coming up next here on Jesse B Outdoors. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. So I got a little bit of a rant video, which normally I don't do these kinds of videos, but this one kind of drives me nuts. So what I got here is a brand new project here. This is a AIM Surplus 34 slide on a SCT 17 frame. This thing's brand new, hasn't even been touched yet. This thing is bone dry, so it's like having a new gun. So I watch a lot of videos where people just take a brand new gun out of the box, go out to the range, shoot it, and then they complain when they have malfunctions. Now, I don't know if it's from my automotive background or not, but to me, if you have metal on metal, which you have metal frame rails and a metal slide here, metal on metal needs lubrication. You know, anything on a car where there's metal on metal either gets grease, oil, something to that effect to lubricate it. And to me, it just blows my mind how many people go out there to the range, grab a gun, pull it out of the box, start shooting it, and then, oh, this thing sucks because it malfunctioned, failure to feed, yada yada yada. Well, of course you didn't lube it. Now, if you're a new gun owner, please read the instructions to the gun or watch YouTube videos on maintenance. These things are a fine running machine, just like your car engine, and they need lubrication. So what we're going to do is, real quick, is I'm going to bring you over to the desk here, and I'm going to show you how I lube up a brand new Glock. So let's go ahead and bring the camera in and get started. Now we get started, we got to do a safety check to make the YouTube Nazis happy. You can see there's nothing in the chamber. There is no magazine in this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the slide. And hopefully you guys can hear this. The roughness. That is metal on metal. Of course, when you have metal on metal, you're going to have wear, and that's not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this apart, and I'm going to show you everything I lubricate on a new gun. And one of them is specific to a Glock. So YouTube, according to your policies, you can do videos on cleaning and maintenance of a firearm. This is what we're doing on this. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Once again, nothing in the chamber. We're going to pull the trigger here. I always just reach around, pull the slide back a little bit, and then right here you have two pull down tabs. You pull down on those and your slide will come right off. Now the first thing I want to show you is the slide. You got your frame rails right here on the back and on the front. That is where your slide rides. So I got Lucas oil here. I like using this stuff. I used to work at an auto parts store, got a heck of a discount on it, and I bought a bunch of it. So we're going to go to this front rail right here. I'm going to put a drop right in that rail. And I'm actually going to put a drop right on top since this is a brand new gun and slide. So what we're going to do is the same on the back. Drop on top and a drop on the side. Same thing here. We're just going to put a drop on top. Drop in the slide. Go to the back. Drop on that and a drop right here. Now the one place that I like putting them on a Glock is right back in here. You have a connector that goes to your trigger bar, and they recommend you putting a drop back there on that too. So we're just gonna squeeze a little drop back there on that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this forward and work that in with the trigger real quick, just showing you guys what I do there. That'll get that oil worked in there. Now the next time I take this frame completely apart, what I'll do is I'll actually put grease there, but when I first fire a gun I just put oil because I don't want to take the gun apart, and I just do that. So now let's move on to the slide. Now we're going to start with a slide, and one thing I do is I hold my hand over the recoil spring and guide rod, and I take my thumb and I push forward and up to help this come up, and I keep my hand over it in case it wants to fly out. And then to take the barrel out, I push my finger on the hood to lift that barrel out, and then that comes out just like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our oil here, we're going to put a drop in the back of the rail, a drop in the front of the rail, and we're going to do this on both sides. And then another place I like putting lube is right here, because this is where the hood of the barrel and the slide get lock up. I'll show you that when I put it back together. We'll just rub that in right there. And then the next thing I like to do is I like to put some oil, just a drop, in that locking block. And then what I like to do is run some down the barrel and lubricate the barrel. And the reason why we do that is your barrel runs in and out of the slide right there. So that's metal on metal, and we want the lubrication right there. So that's what I do here on that. And right here is where it locks up on the hood, so I always put a little bit right there, even though we did on the slide. And then we will put this back together here, get it all installed. And of course it wants to fight me because I'm reaching around the camera. That's how it always goes. But we'll get that to drop in there. And we'll put our recoil spring and guide rod back in. And then the slide goes together just like that. Now we got to put everything back together, and I'm reaching around the camera to do this, so it might be a little bit difficult. You want to make sure all the rails get in there, pull it back, let it sling forward, and now listen to this. Now it don't seem as rough because it's properly lubricated. So now we're going to do a function check here. Alright, reset. And everything's good to go on this. Now this gun is ready for the range. Now the reason why I put oil on the other side of this and I wipe it on the front of the hood, because right here is where the barrel locks up into the frame. So you can see right there, the barrel drops down and the slide goes over it. And that's why I lubricate it right there. Every little bit of oil helps to make the gun run good, and that's one spot I like putting it on. Now I want to show you guys one thing here. Here is one of the packages, one of my AIM surplus slides. And they actually put on there to lubricate the slide before use. Now that's pretty bad that companies got to start putting that on there. What I'm getting at here is, people, when you're making videos here, you're representing the gun community. I want you guys to know there's new shooters out there. I do this on my reloading channel also. I tried to go through steps and stuff and explain stuff so new reloaders know what's going on so they can understand that. Well, we need to do that in the gun community too. We also need to show that, hey, these things are machines and they need lubricated. And it's pretty bad when companies got to start putting it on their labels, because I'm sure AIM Surplus have got phone calls. Hey, I'm getting failure to feeds, failure to go in batteries, yada, yada, yada. Well, did you oil it? No. Well, that's probably part of the issue then. So that's why this little rant video came about, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I show you what I do with a new gun when I get it before I even take it out to the range. So as always, don't forget to check the links out down below. Down there I have links to Axle Hearing Protection, Gators Eyewear, and a bunch of other companies I like dealing with. Some got discount codes to save you guys money. Others are affiliate accounts that do help out the channel. Also, please go follow me over on X/Twitter. Over there I can post deals for you guys and not get in trouble like I can on YouTube, Facebook, and everything else. So if you guys want to see some deals on AIM surplus stuff or anything else I get my hands on, check me out over there on X. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. We are one nation under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.